If in the previous video you witnessed the breathtaking confrontation between the lion, the symbol of overwhelming power, and the leopard, the master of deadly silence, this time, follow us to the wild riverbank, where hippos and crocodiles enter a primal battle that takes place below the serene surface of the Mara River. Considered a ferocious underworld where life always operates at its own pace, there is a war that has existed for millions of years. A confrontation between two of the most formidable creatures in the wild, the hippopotamus and the Nile crocodile. If you are passionate about thrilling survival battles, realistic and fascinating footage of the wildlife world, don't forget, subscribe to the channel today to follow the next eye-catching confrontations. The hippopotamus, or river horse, is one of the largest mammals on Earth. Adults can weigh between 1,400 and 3,200 kilograms, with a round body, skin up to 5 centimeters thick, and a mouth that can open up to 150 degrees. Don't let its slow appearance fool you. Hippos are Africa's most dangerous animals, responsible for around 500 human deaths each year, more than crocodiles, lions, or elephants. Can you guess how fast a 3-ton creature like a hippo can run? Comment below before the truth surprises you. They live in herds of 10 to 30 individuals, usually led by a dominant male, who controls a stretch of river or marsh. Hippos are particularly territorial, especially when cubs are present. When they feel threatened, they are ready to rush out of the water at speeds of up to 30 kilometers per h. And a hippo's bite can generate a bite force of up to 1,800 psi, enough to crush a small boat. Sharing the waters is the Nile crocodile, the apex predator of sub-Saharan Africa. With an average length of 4 to 5 meters, with some individuals exceeding 6 meters and weighing more than 1,000 kg, the Nile crocodile has a bite force measured at 5,000 psi, the strongest in the modern animal kingdom. It is a master of ambush, lying still underwater, with only its eyes above the river surface, waiting for prey to come near. Normally, the two species avoid direct conflict. Crocodiles, though fierce, are wary of adult hippos. But shallow waters, harsh dry seasons, or misaligned boundaries can all trigger conflict. Tensions often arise when crocodiles approach a group of hippos with calves in action that can spark a terrible outburst. A typical encounter might go something like this. A crocodile approaches a watering hole where a mother hippo and her calf are resting. The hippo warns by making a loud noise and opening its mouth wide, revealing its massive teeth. If the crocodile does not retreat, the hippo will either charge in for a counterattack or take decisive defensive action. In South Luangwa National Park, Zambia, there was a record of an adult hippo pushing back a nearly 4-meter-long crocodile with superior strength. However, the odds are not always in the hippo's favor. When an individual is isolated or weakened, the odds can change. Nile crocodiles, with their effective ambush strategy, can take advantage of the opportunity to attack, especially at night. Young individuals that stray from their herd often become vulnerable targets in the ever-changing wild world. Despite being rivals, both species play important roles in the ecosystems of African rivers and lakes. As they move through the water, hippos create channels and disturb the bottom, helping to oxygenate the water and maintain habitat for small fish. Their excrement also provides nutrients for aquatic microorganisms. Meanwhile, crocodiles keep the ecosystem in balance by hunting weak or sick individuals and consuming carcasses in the swamp. Researchers from the University of KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa, have shown that when water levels drop during the dry season, the frequency of collisions between the two species increases by about 35%, leading to marked changes in behavior and survival strategies on both sides. The interaction between hippos and crocodiles illustrates a fascinating fact. Even species that are often in conflict with each other still make essential contributions to natural cycles. It is this complex relationship that helps maintain a balanced flow in Africa's harsh freshwater ecosystems. And at that same location, in the scorching heat of the African dry season, a herd of buffalo heads for the river. The only place with water. The thirstiest calves dive in first, dragging the rest of the herd along. But beneath the seemingly placid surface of the water lies a silent threat: Nile crocodile. A young buffalo had just lowered its head when it was dragged away. The sound of water splashing and the buffalo roaring echoed throughout the sandbank. But immediately after, the adults reacted promptly, approaching and forcing the opponent to retreat. In many recorded situations, wild buffalo joined forces to save their fellows, with the same herd courage that few species possess. It's not just wild buffalo that protect each other. Elephants also show amazing solidarity. In Kruger National Park, when a baby elephant weighing about 120 kilograms just touched its trunk to the water, it was suddenly approached and held by a crocodile. Hearing the cry of the baby, the mother elephant immediately turned around, raised her leg to kick down, while other adults approached, forming a fence. Under great pressure from the herd, the crocodile was forced to let go and quietly retreat into deeper water. Once again, maternal love and bonding helped the elephants overcome danger. However, not all creatures give way so easily. One hot afternoon, a leopard quietly followed the tracks left by a wounded monkey. With excellent reflexes, the leopard immediately retreated, gently dodging. Without rushing, it observed the situation, then moved in an arc, nimbly climbing a nearby tree branch. From above, the leopard waited patiently. When the water calmed down again, it returned, gently dragging its prey into the dense foliage, a testament to the calmness and perfect survival skills of the silent hunter. Just as leopards choose to adapt quietly, giraffes, despite their towering heights in the savanna, cannot afford to be complacent when approaching a riverbank on a hot day. Their height helps them detect danger from afar, but it is a weakness when they lower their heads to drink water. This is the moment that crocodiles often wait for, hiding under the mud, suddenly emerging. However, with quick reflexes, giraffes can launch a powerful kick from their hind legs, forcing their opponents to retreat. Many times, crocodiles have had to give up, because they chose the wrong target. In nature, height and alertness are the shields that help them survive. All of the above stories revolve around the riverbank, a seemingly peaceful place but hiding unexpected encounters. Not just a fight for territory, but a testament to the harsh but balanced law of nature. The strong do not always win, but patience and adaptation determine survival.